What is up, Pokefans? Well, welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our seasonal rank climb using a team that we built from scratch. In the last video, we did fairly well. I think we went 3-2 that time, and we are on the up and up on most of things. We're just about to hit Master Ball. Yes, you guys have heard me right. We're still not in Master Ball, but that's only because of the fact that earlier this month, I wasn't uploading every single day because it took a little bit to get the videos ready for you all. I think I found out a method to make it a little bit more simpler, so we're just going to try that and then move on. But I did post out a video a couple of days ago with a little bit more edits and something that I would like to do. I want to know what you guys' thoughts are about the reception of that. However, that is neither here or there. Let's go ahead and get into our matches and see what we can accomplish. So we've got Chien-Pao, Golden Go, get him on top, Dragonite, Fluttermane, and King Gambit. Very interesting team here. We do have a lot of priorities that we have to worry about. So I think we'll start the match off pretty simply. Don't know what King Gambit's going to do, but they don't have anyone that could do Tailwind. So let's start this off with Tornadus, Fluttermane. We'll bring Serena in the back because we're going to be able to instantly like swap out of everything. And then we'll bring Incineroar so that we can make Dragonite useless. I mean, well, maybe not. It would take care of the Chien-Pao though. Chien-Pao doesn't have anything unless it has a clear amulet on. Maybe we'll go Raging Bolt just so that we have a little bit more to play with. I'm going to do my strong open in case if they like bring out Dragonite and just like, oh, well, you know, instead of having to worry about priority, I'm just gonna use Serena to get rid of priority so that they can't do anything about it. But if they don't do anything about priority, or at least my prankster, then I should be able to get this done. Golden Gull and Chien-Pao. So they did kind of get the read, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna go ahead and Tailwind, and I'm going to Shadow Ball. Would be good enough to Terra. No, Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball and the Golden Go. Let's try that. If it Terras to Steel, it's earned this victory. Here comes the Terra. Here comes the Terra Steel. Oh boy. Terra Water. Okay. That's a pretty neutral typing. Tailwind. No Sucker Punch. Here comes the Shadow Ball into Golden Go. Barely doesn't get the KO. Here comes the Ice Spinner right into Tornadus. That is going to hit the KO there. And here comes either the Shadow Ball or are you going to just make it rain? Make it rain. Down goes Flutter. That's unfortunate. Go ahead and bring out Raging Bolt and Serena. So Raging Bolt, let's go ahead and have you do that to the Golden Go. And let's have you this isn't stab. But let's have you Terra, Steel, Power Whip. Nope, play rough. That's what we'll do. We're gonna Terra Steel, that way we're not affected by anything that possibly can come out of Chien-Pao. I mean, Sacred Sword could still do a lot of damage, but no Sucker Punches can come our way. Very rough. Into the Chien-Pao will live because of the Sash. Thunderbolt. over to the Golden Go. It's gonna knock it out. Now, Ice Spinner could go into Raging Bolt, but it is not. Going to Serena instead. That's funny. Flutter Mane comes out. Booster Energy activates on the Flutter Mane. It is Special Attack. Let's go ahead and protect here. And actually, oh no, it's not run. I don't need to run. Let's Thunderclap the Chien Pao, and I'll go straight to the Play Rough on the Flutter Mane. Take that, Chien Pao. Play Rough. Miss it! Oh, come on. Balloon Blast on the Raging Bolt does get the KO. Maybe I should have hit the Flutter Mane first, but that's okay. King Gambit is next. Let's set King Gambit. Play Rough. Oh, that does nothing. Yep, and we are donezo. Donezo, we were so close to Master Ball. That's okay. Maybe the rest of the matches will be in better standing. I was not expecting to get knocked out right away. Like, I had an idea, but apparently I was not activating fast enough. That sucks. Okay, we have Chien Pao, Entei, Urshifu, Rillaboom, Tornadus, and Flutter Mane. Okay. Lot of priority here. Ton of priority. So we're gonna have to kind of use Serena again, but hopefully not get stuck into a move that is terrible. It's really funny, like all the Serena's moves are all moves that are bad. Like all of them have a chance to fail outside of U-turn, and I think even U-turn can have a chance to fail. It's funny. At least to me. It's hilarious. Let's go and bring in Urshifu, Tornadus, Incineroar for Fake Out, Serena, and Flutter Mane. Like, they have a lot of priority. I can't stop it all unless Serena stays alive, which is going to be my hope here. I hope that we can keep Serena alive long enough. Hey, Tornadus and Flutter Mane versus Urshifu and Tornadus. Let's go ahead and do Tailwind, Terra, Surging Strikes on the Flutter Mane. Now, could see Sunny Day from that Tornadus. Which would lower down the offense that Urshifu would be able to bring out. But also enhance Flutter Mane. They go with the Terra Fairy. So we are definitely both sharing the same thought to Terra our partners. I just want to make sure that if Urshifu goes down, or if anything happens like to him, that he'd be able to survive at least one attack from everything on that side of the field. I'm not activating Rain Dance, so no 100% Bleak wins. Tailwind goes off. Activate Tailwind as well. Dazzling Gleam goes first. It's not 100% KO. This is, though. Most likely, that was the full max investment speed. Even with my build, the 170 still outspeeds Urshifu. At least mine, for now. But it's not a bad way to set up your Pokemon at all. Okay, let's swap over to Serena. And U-turn. No, we'll just Surging Strikes into Chien-Pao. Chien-Pao will probably go down here. Because now Serena comes out, which is going to prevent the Sucker Punch. Does not work. Nice try. One, two, and three. Love that. Everyone's looking at Fergaraf, and I'm like, I have Serena. Now, Bleakwood Storm, it does hit, and it does hit both. Does do a double knockout. So, in terms of who does what, obviously, it does more. But I wanted to prevent as much priority as I possibly could. And he has a ton. They have a ton. I can't stop it, so that was primarily my only hope. Rillaboom. Out comes Tornadus. And Fluttermane. Okay. And let's just hope for the double hit here. Fake Out can't go into Fluttermane. You can still Grassy Glide, which could go into Fluttermane and knock it out. Yep. No, it's gonna go to the Tornadus. Does knock it out. I can't stop priority. Bleakwind Storm does hit the Fluttermane. And I'm stuck into... Oh, Speed fell. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Means, his... Yep, there it is. Bleakwind. Tornadus, duh. And another speed drop, which means... Yep. Just barely. If I had Protect on Tornadus, that could have been the play there. But I had to swap out to have it so that Urshifu could survive a Sucker Punch. I could have just kept them both in, maybe set up the following turn so that Serena wasn't automatically knocked out for Bleakwind Storm. But I just wanted to prevent something. It didn't work. It's unfortunate, but when priority is priority, man, it happens. Okay, we got Landorus, Iron Bundle, Corviknight, Empoleon, Hydrapple, and Incineroar. Interesting. No one here has, outside of Incineroar, has priority as far as I know. So I think I should be able to set up normally. So Tornadus, Urshifu, let's bring in Raging Bolt, and let's bring in Fluttermane so I can kind of deal with the Hydrapple. I know that Hydrapple does have some abilities like Diplin, so you can lower down my evasiveness, which is, you know, fine. Ooh, shinies, let's go. And yep, evasive fell one stage on both. Okay. So for Iron Bundle, I have to pretty much knock him out immediately, so I don't have to deal with him, but he's gonna have Focus Sash, I think. I didn't see Boost Energy. And because of that, yeah, let's do that. Let's swap, wait, what? Boost energy didn't activate, right? I mean, I was drinking water. Did I just not see it? I'm not 100% sure. That seems really, really odd. Fickle Beam does not affect Flutter Mane. That's so weird. Did I not do it right? Like, I know he's faster than Flutter Mane, but oh yeah, duh. I should have done the thing. Matt should have done the thing, but because he didn't do the thing failed. So yeah, that sucks. I didn't do the thing. Withdrew. Iron Bundle. Bring out Landorus. Intimidate goes off, which is totally fine. I did Thunderclap, but it's not going to really do a whole lot. Hydrapple terrorizes to poison. So I don't see Earthquakes coming out in my future. But it's okay. Dazzling Gleam hits. It's going to hit the Incineroar a lot. Uses Yawn against the Flutter. Okay. Let's protect here. And I'm just gonna go at the... I don't have Tailwind. They don't have Tailwind. I'm gonna go for the Dazzling to hopefully be faster than the Landorus. I know I'm faster than Hydrapple. Hide your apple. But I'm hoping to knock out Landorus here. Alright, now it's 3 versus 4. My 3 versus their 4. Sucker Punch does hit Flutter Mane. Does not do a whole lot of damage. Earthquake. You're gonna knock out your own Hydrapple? What? Wait, why wasn't that super effective against Hydrapple? That seems really, really odd. Also, that's a Scarfed Urshifu. It's 100% Scarfed. Not Urshifu, but Landorus. And I'm going to try to knock it out now. Yeah, with me not having Tailwind, that was the worst decision of my life. The absolute worst. Priorities the game. Landorus retreats. Maybe Iron Bundle. Yep. Iron Bundle does come back out. Will not have an item, as far as I'm aware. I'm gonna Terra Urshifu. So no Freeze Dry. I get full attack on this little guy. I'm hoping that something happens here. Thunderclap is gonna fail. What's Hydrapple doing? 1, 2, 3. Hit 3 times. Did you yawn? You did yawn. Okay. Thunderclap there. Surging Strikes there. How am I supposed to get this underway? I haven't knocked out any of their Pokemon yet. They've been able to get through mine. And I still don't understand how Hydrapple was able to live an earthquake? He's literally poison. He should be weak against earth moves. But for some reason, earthquake didn't knock him out? That's really off. Thunderclap. Knocks out that little guy. Surgeon strikes. No sucker punch, huh? I mean, you did get this, the next move set up. I'm definitely sleeping. But, I'm still a little confused why you didn't. Anyway. Raging Bolt is put to sleep. Who's your last two? I know one's Landorus and he's injured. There he is. And who's the last one? Empoleon. Okay. Let's go ahead and do protect. I'm gonna Surging Strikes against the Landorus. I don't really have anything to fear, I think. I mean, he wouldn't do Earthquake again, would he? I mean, he could. But it would hurt Empoleon a lot. Empoleon's Steel type. The water doesn't, you know, negate ground. Raging Bolt's fast asleep. That's totally fine. That's why I click protect. Stomping Tantrum. Goes for the single target. Urshifu survives. Surging Strikes. One shots Landorus. Now, Empoleon, do you use a water attack or an ice attack? It also use steel. Flash Cannon on the Urshifu. Just barely. Just barely. If he had just a little bit more HP, he probably would have lived that. Let's go ahead and get set up with the Thunderbolt. Raging Bolt is asleep. I do not have Tailwind. It means I'm faster than this Empoleon. Oh. Ice Beam. Yay. That's a lot of HP. That was a lot of damage just now. Let's go ahead and do the Protect. Yes, there we go. So I get a little bit more HP as to use the Ice Beam. Yes, let's go. Okay. 90, 70. Wait, what? Okay. I was like, wait, is that Thunderbolt? It's not enough. Oh, I live. There we go. Let's do Thunderclap. There we go. Okay. I was making sure that it's like, okay, if they click priority, I'm not going to be out of the wiser. If they click protect, it means I could, you know, get a free, you know, healing for 2 turns. Just wanted to recruit that as much as possible. Oh boy. Okay, we got, oh no. Smeargle, Alolan Muck, Cresselia, Flamingo, Ursaluna, and we've got Incineroar. Well, at least I know who my targets are. I do not have anyone that is going to do anything really to the Muck, unfortunately. But I do have Pokemon that can do a lot of spread moves, which puts a lot of dander on things. Spore possibility on the Smeargle. Also do like Follow Me and all that other stuff. Let's get set up with Tornadus, Serena, so that we get our fastest Pokemon out there. Fluttermane and Let's get Urshifu out there. We're gonna do our best. We have to get rid of that muck. Like, Power of Alchemy plus Moody with the 2 to 3 minimizes is so stupid. And then we got the Flamingo in there too. Ooh, shinies. Let's go. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and taunt the Smeargle. Actually, taunt the monk or the muck, and high jump kick the Smeargle. Are you saying he's a dark type? Bro, what? Nuh-uh, he's supposed to be poison fairy. Sketch. You don't have any of my moves? Oh, you took taunt. What? Speed fell. I'm just gonna start attacking now. I have to. I jump kick. Avoids it, so now Serena hurts itself by a lot. Big Wind Storm. Misses someone. Hits the Smeargle. And it's gonna put on the Moody onto the muck. Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. Okay, so I'm gonna look up Dark. He is a Dark type? You've got to be kidding me. No. Oh no. Oh no! Oh, why is this a thing that I have to deal with now? I don't like this at all. Taunt the Cresselia. And we're gonna actually, we're gonna swap to Urshifu. That's what we're gonna do. Serena would be like really good. I'm switching. Taunting the Cresselia. It's probably gonna have the mental herb, to be honest. Now for the taunt. No herb, but the Ice Beam does go to Tornadus. So I think it's more offensive. Minimize again for the muck. I can't believe that thing is dark. That's not supposed to be dark. But apparently it is, and I can't do anything to stop him. Let's do Tailwind. Terra Water. Let's get Serena back out here. Probably not even Serena. We have to hit him with something. He's poison. He becomes neutral to Fairy, I guess. So maybe we can hit him with Flutter Mane. But he's got 3 minimizes now. He's gonna be really hard to hit. It's gonna be super hard to hit. U-turn. Oh, are you kidding me? Cresselia coming out there like a champ. Like, U-turn doesn't do anything? Like, bro. What is your problem? Alright, Serena. Ice Beam. Get hit into Tornadus. Does a lot of damage to the Tornadus. Knock off to the Serena. Knocks off the Choice Scarf. Well, why not? Rain Dance. I'm gonna play rough into muck. I'm not gonna be able to hit this thing. Oh, muck's gonna protect. I don't know why you would. What are you weak against? Ground? No way, you're just weak against ground? That's it? Everything gets neutral? What? It's either neutral or resistant. It resists psychic types and resists grass and dark and ghost. The only weaknesses he has is ground. That's insane. That is insane. Holy shnikes. Shadow Ball. And I'm gonna play rough again. Shadow Ball hits the Cresselia. Hopefully it does a lot. It does. Thank goodness. Maybe I'll finally beat the Muck when everything else is knocked out. I don't know. Up, avoids it. Knock off. Are you serious? No. Why? I don't have an answer for this thing. First, it's Psywave, and now I have to deal with Muck. God dang it. Oh no, it's the bird. And it made its stats normal? That's a lot. That's a lot. Like, bro, that's a lot. Oh no. I wouldn't be surprised if I don't see this combo in the Liverpool regional. I would not at all. Okay, let's see if I can hit it. Terra. It's gotta go straight to the Flamingo. Stellar Terra. Okay. That's cool. Muck protects. Surging strikes. On the Muck. Whoa! Get out of here! Get out of here! Let's go! Now you're gonna Terra Blast? Nope, play rough. Oh, it works! I hit! Close combat. On there, Shifu. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, that's a lot. That did a lot of damage. Oh, my talent's gone. But they don't have speed increase. I don't know what their speed tiers are. Let's go play rough. Let's hope. Let's hope. Come on. Hit it. Go first and hit it. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Hacker. Nope. Never mind. They're faster. No. I finally defeated the Muck. And you gave... No. No. Okay. So we've got Entity, Archduraludon, Ogerpon, Typhlosion, Landorus, and Gardevoir. So Psywave, pseudo possible Trick Room because of Typhlosion. And then we've got Ogerpon to do other stuff. And obviously to deal with the physical attackers from Landorus and Archduraludon. So how do we deal with this? I don't have anyone that takes off the field, which is terrible. So no priorities for me. Or for them, for that matter. Let's go ahead and get myself set up best way that I can. And let's hope for the best. I'm going to bring in Tornadus, Raging Bolt, Urshifu, and I think I brought in Fluttermane. I'm not 100% sure. I may have forgotten. And it is Gardevoir, so we do have to do it with the Psywave right in the freaking beginning. Okay. I'm okay with that. Prankster does get picked up by Gardevoir's Trace. Psychic Surge kicks in. with the Psychic Seed. Okay. Oh, it's Incineroar. Incineroar or Urshifu. Okay. Let's go ahead and Terra Dart, Bleak Wind, and swap to Incineroar so I don't get hit with the Expanding Force. Trace is now showing its true colors, which I am very, very thankful for. I've seen it like when the game first came out and everyone's like, nah, it's not going to do really well. It's like, oh, it's going to do well. It'll do well. Trust me. It'll do well. Like when Storm hits no Trick Room, as far as I'm aware. Speed fell for Gardevoir. Now, Entity could still do it. Dazzling Gleam comes out. It's super effective. Tornadus. How do you insta-die to Gardevoir? Like, you don't insta-die to, like, Spec Flutter Mane. Oh, Trick Room. There you go. Twisted the Dimensions. Let's bring out Raging Bolt. Now, these two Pokemon are the slowest ones that I have. So this is going to have to be it. Thunderbolts over to the Gardevoir. And I'm going to knock off on the Entity. Up in hand. Knock off. Goodbye, Entity. Now this might be my attack. Let's see. It's not. Gardevoir is still slower. So just right activates. Healing up the Incineroar. Thunderbolt. Down goes Gardevoir. Now I still have Urshifu in the back. Don't want to bring him out right now, so I'm going to be using Protect and maybe swapping out quite a bit just so that I have ways of dealing with these next two. Archdrelodon comes out, and so does Ogerpon. Now, Ogerpon's a little bit of a problem. Let's Parting Shot the Ogerpon just so that I can minus its stats. They're gonna Terra. My Terra was the Tornadus. I was not expecting Gardevoir with the Dazzling Gleam to knock it out. But the Terra goes right into the Ogerpon, raising its special defenses one stage. Now this is Trick Room, so I don't know who's going to attack first or last. Parting Shot goes off first, so that's a cool. That's cool. That's a cool thing. Let's drop its attack one stage, having Incineroar come back. Which is going to be really, really dreadful for Urshifu, but if this works in my favor, Urshifu can then stall out the game just a bit. Electro Shot goes... It's going to have to charge for 2 turns. There's no rain. It is going to raise its special attack one stage, though. Oh, Power Herb. Never mind. That's going to go straight to the Archdrelodon, or to the Raging Bolt, which is going to protect. Ivy Cudgel, which is going to go right for the Urshifu. Hopefully it doesn't get knocked out. Not very effective, so no, it does not. Take that. Booyah. Booyah. Okay, let's go ahead and shock the Ogerpon. And I'm going to... You know what? I'm just going to swap into Incineroar to lower down Ogerpon's attack even further. I was going to, like, maybe U-turn, but Trick Room is still up. And Urshifu would go last. So I'm not doing that. Or Spirit goes right into the Raging Bolt. Does get the KO. Ogerpon uses Horn Leech. Not very effective against the Incineroar. I'll just Trick Room and Psych. Oh, let's do that. Let's protect. And I'm gonna Pardon Shot the Ogerpon again. I could Pardon Shot the Archduraludon too, but I want to make sure that this Ogerpon does as least amount of damage as possible. Super effective against the Incineroar. Horn Leech. Twisted Dimensions and the weirdness disappeared. Would this do enough? I don't think it would. Let's try it. Archduraludon's gotta protect. Nope, that's totally not enough. If I didn't use my Terra before, this might have done a little bit more, but I used my Terra. I couldn't do anything. Horn Leech. Still a lot. That's an absolutely dreadful lot. Okay. Let's combat. Okay, let's see. I don't think I got this one, guys. Archduraludon would have to like maybe power up their next attack for me to be able to get it, but they can use anything to maybe knock out Urshifu. Let's combat. Ogerpon goes down. Those are my defenses. One stage. Electro Shot. Protect. That'll fail. Yeah, let's give it a try. Let's combat. Oh, just barely not. Just barely nothing. Or a sphere. With the +2, it's gonna be hard not to die against that. Just barely. If I was able to make Raging Bolt survive just a little bit further, maybe I would have been able to do a little bit more, because then I'd be able to use priority, but still, I was really, really good. And that, ladies and gents, and Pokefans alike, is gonna be the end of today's video. If you made it this far, please know that I appreciate you for making it to the very end. Just do me one last favor by leaving a like on the video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't. Leave a comment down below, as I do reply to any and all comments you guys leave behind. It's the best way that I can get in contact with you guys outside of social media or even Discord. Both is listed in the description. If you're a brand new viewer of mine, I invite you to view the rest of my content. I'm hoping that you guys enjoy what you see to maybe want to subscribe. If you keep coming back to watch these videos, then please hit the subscribe button, as they do help out the channel and they let me know that you guys like this content. And if you're none the wiser, go ahead and hit the notification bell over on the right and select that to all, just to be notified when I upload next. And because this is the end, it's gonna be it. Again, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Till then, have a great day. Peace.